is so good to be here and offer you a hatha yoga class for relaxation, for building some strength, for finding some peace during these turbulent times. Let's go ahead and take a nice seated position on your mat somewhere in your home or wherever you're at. And we're going to start with the 7 movements of the spine. So go ahead and tuck that belly button in and exhale and round your back. Inhale, pull the chest forward, pull the shoulder blades back and down. And exhale, tuck and curl. And inhale, lengthen forward. Keep breathing nice, long, deep breaths all through the nose, the inhalation and the exhalation. Just warming up that spine. And 2 more. Nice and slow, there's no rush. And last one. And bring it back, sitting up nice and tall. Sweep both arms up overhead. Clasp your hands. Press the backs of the hands up. And at the same time, press your sit bones and your hips down into your mat, lengthening our spine. The 3rd way of moving the spine. And release the arms down. Keep the left hand on the mat. Inhale, raise the right arm up. Now reach on over, bending that left elbow, reach over, keep breathing. So it's important to have the chest toward the front. So try to turn your gaze up toward your arm, breathing, allowing that whole side body to open, and release. Inhale, up and over. You've got 4 or 5 breaths here, so just take it nice and slow. Finding your position, reaching the fingers away, drawing that opposite hip, that left hip down to the mat, and release again. Inhale, up and over into a side bend, and release. Inhale, up and over into a side bend, and release. Inhale up, exhale over, bring it back. Inhale up, exhale over, and release that down. Inhale, both arms up, out to the side. Reach the energy through the fingers. Lift your sternum up toward your ceiling. And now twist it over to the right. Bring that left hand over to that right knee. Releasing the right hand down behind you and twisting, sitting up nice and tall. And release that back center. And twist to the other side. That right hand outside the left knee. And then slowly turning your head to look all the way over your shoulder. And bring it back. Again, twist it to the right. Bring it center. And twist it to the left. Bring it center. Release those arms down. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, lengthen forward. Place your hands down onto the mat. Spread your fingers nice and wide. You can adjust your feet so they're not caught under your legs. Inhale, and on the exhale, walk out just a little bit further. Now you've got several breaths. Release those forearms and elbows down toward the mat. Relaxing your shoulders. Relaxing your throat. Allowing the hips to open. Allowing the inner thighs to relax and open and stretch. And go ahead and walk that back. Swing that opposite leg. In front, sit up nice and tall. Inhale overhead. Exhale, nice straight spine. Don't curve your spine. Let the hands reach down to the mat. Then make your adjustments with your feet. Inhale, and on the exhale, walk out just a little further. Spread those fingers, and now relax. Nice deep breaths, allowing the chest to fall over the legs. Breathing into any tension in the body. Find that nice stretch, waking up the body. And walk the hands back center. Let's go ahead and come all the way to a standing position. So if in fact you have a block, you can use a block. If not, you don't need to. We're going to open our feet nice and wide. And our toes are going to be pointed out to the side, starting out in our goddess pose or moon pose. Inhale, bring those arms up, and exhale, sink down. So nice, strong cactus arms. Wiggle those toes so that you're not gripping onto the mat. You're pressing the sole of your foot down into the mat, dropping your tailbone down. Inhale up, and exhale, scoop all the way down. Grab the sun, bring the hands overhead, and back to moon pose. One more. Inhale up. Exhale, scoop down, press through the feet, arms overhead, and release here. Release your hands to your legs and straighten out. Go ahead and bring that block right in front of your face. That left hand is on the mat. Inhale that right arm up, turn your gaze all the way up, and release that down. Go ahead and bring the hand to the block. It can be at any height. And raise the opposite side. Finding a few twists in the body, side to side. The palm of the hand facing the side that you're opening to. The whole chest is revolving. This is our last set. And now bring your hands all the way up to your waist, curl that belly button into your spine, and roll yourself all the way up. Let's go ahead and step those feet together, and we're going to go ahead and go into our triangle and warrior pose. So with that block on the outside of the left foot, step that right foot back. A nice long step. You want to use most of the mat. And now rotate those hips over to the side. Inhale, lengthen through the arms, send the energy out. Inhale, lengthen forward. Hold it here. Breathe all your energy into this back hip and pull that hip to the back. And as you do that, the hands are going to reach forward. And then reach that front hand down to your block. If not, you can put it right down to your leg. The only place I don't want your hand is on your kneecap itself. Now, also make sure the chest is facing forward, and then slowly turn your gaze all the way up to that top thumb. Keep breathing all your energy into that back right hip. Press through the feet, and return back to standing. Bend your front knee on the exhale into our warrior two. Rotate the palms up. And the back hand reaches down the straight leg, the front hand reaching up to the ceiling. Keep dropping that right shoulder down, lifting your left shoulder. Inhale, and on the exhale, reach those fingers apart. Open up the left side of the body. Keep breathing, don't hold the breath. And release that back. Go ahead and either fold your arm and put it on your front leg, or reach down to your block, bringing your hand overhead, and we're going to go straight into rotate that shoulder and reach all the way overhead. So now your palm is facing the floor. Reach the fingers forward. Now press your back leg down. Keep breathing, reaching those fingers forward, pressing that whole pinky toe and that outer heel down. Press both feet down, return, and go ahead, release the arms down. And let's just rotate our feet. And if you want to bring your block around to the outside of the other foot. Starting out with our triangle pose again. Legs are nice and straight. this back foot at the 45-degree angle. Make sure this front foot is parallel to your mat because you're going to stack your knee right over it. Inhale, reach out, and now lengthen forward. Hold it here. All the energy into this back hip, draw it back, and that will reach forward. Now reach your hand down to your leg or to your block, bringing the back hand up and the gaze up to the top thumb. Keep breathing into that back hip. Pull it back. Ease with the breath. Relax through the throat. Press both feet down, return to standing. Exhale, bend the front knee, turn your gaze over that front middle finger. Inhale, turn the palms up, and now front hand goes up, the back hand drops down. Keep stacking those shoulders directly over each other, breathing, and now reach those fingers apart, open that right side, and exhale, release back to warrior two. Fold the front arm, put it onto the thigh, or reach down to your block, that back hand straight up, and immediately rotate it and extend it overhead to our extended side angle. Reach the fingers forward, now press that back foot down. Keep reaching forward, press the pinky toe and that outer heel down. Nice long deep breaths. Press both feet down, return back to standing, release, and step that together. Go ahead and shake that out. You can go ahead and move that off to the side. And let's come down to our hands and knees. And on to our hands and knees. Let's start out with cat-cow again. In this position, curl those toes under. Exhale, tuck that belly button in. Press the hands and press the toes down. Round the back, stretch it out. And go ahead and release the belly down to the mat. Exhale, tuck and curl, 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 rounding the spine. And inhale, pull the chest forward. Last one, exhale. And inhale. And return to neutral. Go ahead and walk those hands a handprint forward. Spread those fingers nice and wide. Curl those toes under. Inhale, lift the knees up. Push yourself back, and then raise the legs up. Go ahead and bend one knee, walking your dog. Nice and slow with your breath. Allow the hamstring and the calf on the back of the leg to start to open up. Breathing nice, long, deep breaths. Everybody, inhale onto the balls of the feet. Exhale, lower both heels down. Raise that right leg up. And now inhale into a three-legged plank. Hold it here, engage those abdominals. Look right in the middle of your hands. And push it back into a three-legged dog. Again, inhale into our three-legged plank. Hold, keep breathing, and push it back. Go ahead and step that down. Raise the left leg up. Inhale, come into the plank. Hold, working the whole body all the way through the core, and push it back. One more time. Inhale. And push it back. Release that down. Go ahead and drop your knees down to the mat. Sit back onto your heels. And go ahead and walk those arms forward. Spread those fingers nice and wide. And you can rest your head all the way down to the mat. Or if you have a block, you can rest your head right onto the block. Breathing nice, long, deep breaths. Staying in the child pose position, go ahead and sweep those arms back around, rotating those shoulders so that the arms are down alongside you. Again, you can rest your head to the mat or to a block. And now allow those shoulders and arms to reach down toward the mat. Broadening through the lower back. Breathing and broadening through the middle back. Breathing into the upper back. Relaxing those shoulders down from the ears. Let it all feel heavy. And release that. Bring those hands back. Move the block off to the side. Go ahead and step that right foot forward. Hands are on each side. Now we're giving this left hip flexor a nice stretch. All the weight is forward. Breathing nice, long, deep breaths. Inhale, walk the hands back, lift the toes, lengthen over. Now drop that right hip, let it settle down. Again, opening up through the back of the leg. And go ahead and walk it forward. Breathe into that left hip flexor again. Let it release down toward the mat. And walk your hands back, lift your toes, lengthen yourself right over that right leg. Relaxing that right hip. And exhale, shift it forward. Go ahead and swing that leg back and step that opposite leg forward. Hands are on each side. Breathing nice, long, deep breaths. Relax that right hip flexor. And now inhale, walk it back. Lengthen over that left leg. Staying here, just relax the shoulders. Relax the breathing, relax that left hip. Again, exhale, forward. And take it back. And forward. And go ahead. This time we're going to go ahead and open our knees nice and wide. Bring the big toes together. Sit back on your heels. Walk those arms out as far forward as you can. Resting your forehead or your chin all the way down into the mat. Breathe. Inhale, and as you exhale, press the hands into the mat and push away from your hands, lengthening through the spine. Inhale, bring it back to tabletop, and go ahead and have a seat down onto the mat. Turn yourself over, and let's go ahead and lay down. Roll yourself down. Hug those knees into your chest. Rock it side to side. Giving yourself a massage. Let's go ahead and zip those knees together, your hands on top. And now just roll those knees around in a circle. Rolling the sit bones and the hips all down into the mat. And pause and reverse that back. And release that down. Coming right into a bridge pose, go ahead and place those arms down to the side. Walk your heels in nice and close to your buttocks. And you need about 4 inches between your heels, between your knees. And we're going to go ahead and inhale, press the feet into the mat and lift the hips up. The arms are going to come up overhead all the way till they reach the floor behind you. Keep pressing through the heel of the foot, lifting your hips nice and high. And exhale, tuck and curl, 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 roll yourself back down. Again, inhale up. And exhale, roll yourself back down. Go ahead and extend those legs out. Shake them out. And now hug that right knee into your chest. Nice, long, deep breaths. Inhale, raise your leg up, point those toes, holding behind the thigh. And now point and flex, and point and flex. Relax the foot, roll the ankle, and pause and roll it back. Let the hands release from back behind the thigh. Abs are nice and engaged. And now go ahead and lower that down, whatever amount, and bring it back up with those core muscles. We need to have nice, strong core muscles to support that lower back. So whatever amount you can do, go ahead and lower and bring it back up. Hug that knee back into the chest. Place that foot down and extend the leg out. Go ahead and hug that left knee into your chest. Breathing nice, long, deep breaths. Inhale, extend the leg up, point those toes. And now, point and flex. Point and flex. Point and flex. Relax the arms down. Point the toe, and again, whatever amount, drop the heel down, and then exhale and pull those abs in. Drop the heel, whatever amount you can, and bring it back. Last one. Drop the heel down, and bring it back. Hug that knee in, and place the foot down. Extend those legs out to the side. Reach the arms up overhead, stretch the body nice and long, and bring the arms back down alongside you. This time, we're going to go ahead and bring the knees, and we're going to reach on right through our legs into happy baby pose. Grab the big toe with your index finger and your middle finger. The knees are down to the armpits, and now you can rock side to side. Again, massaging the spine. Bringing those knees down. Pull those toes towards you. Inhale, reach the right heel away. Straightening through the leg. And release. Inhale the left. And release. One more. Inhale right. Release. Inhale left. And release. Go ahead and release your fingers. Bring both soles of the feet together. Let those knees open. Press the soles of the feet together, resting your hands either on your belly or down alongside yourself. And just take a moment to really just allow the body to relax. Notice as you exhale, any small little movement that you feel the body release, that's when you can go deeper into a pose, opening just a little bit further. Go ahead from this position. You can either stay in this position or you can extend that right leg out and that left leg out into Shavasana. In either position, go ahead and walk those shoulder blades underneath each other and exhale, drop the spine right down the middle. If you're in Shavasana, rotate the shoulders, turn the backs of the hands to the floor, the palms are facing up. Closing the eyes. Relaxing the throat. Let your body settle down into the mat. As you exhale, feel the connection with the earth supporting us. In these turbulent times, find relaxation and peace in your own body right now. Relaxing the tongue from the roof of the mouth, the back of the throat. Meditation is about focus. So focus on your breathing, the inhalation and the exhalation. With every exhalation, allow yourself to relax even deeper. Focus your attention on your heart. And as you inhale, lift your heart up to the heavens. And as you exhale, let the back of the body relax into the earth. Inhale, expand the love and compassion that you have. And exhale, let everything else go. Inhale and expand the love and compassion that you have for others, as well as the love and compassion that you have for yourself. And exhale, let everything else go. With that heart lifting high, bringing peace and health to all. And exhale, surrender. Moving into the mind. Try to find quiet and stillness in your mind by focusing your attention on your breathing and all the different thoughts that you have from the past, or all your worries and thoughts about the future. For right now, just let them go. Be in the present moment with your own breathing, with your own body. Breathing with ease. Letting go of any pain or suffering. Find the stillness. And now start to slowly deepen your breath. Start to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Reach the arms up overhead. Stretch the legs out. Stretching through the body. Go ahead and bend your knees, hugging your knees right into your chest. Rocking side to side. And now roll over to the right side. Dropping your knees and your feet down. Bring that left hand all the way across your body so that the left hand is flat on the floor in front of your chest. That right arm extends. Taking a moment here, coming out of your stillness, out of the meditation. And now with that left hand, push yourself up to a seated position. Before we go into our final position of Namaste. I know that virtual is a little bit different for all of us. We're all learning something new. We're all trying to do our best, and I know that I would love to give a hug to each of you, so please spread your arms out and give yourself a nice big hug, and sweeping everyone else in that hug as your arms reach around. And open up one more time. And now give yourself a hug with the opposite arm on top, including all the people that you care about, your friends, your family, neighbors, even the strangers that you may see out and about. Go ahead, open those arms up. Bring those hands together in a prayer position. Slightly bowing your head, closing your eyes, sitting up nice and tall. Lift your chest up, drop those shoulders back. Those abs are nice and engaged, holding you tall. And at the end of every yoga class, we say the Sanskrit word Namaste, which means may the guiding light in me shine upon the guiding light in you. And together, we're all one. Thank you. Namaste.